Part of summer is swimming in my pool.
Oh, summer. It sounds good right now after what we just experienced, doesn't it? Grilling out, lawns being mowed, and pools opening. These are some of the things we expect with summer.
So the truck's pretty much warmed up. I'm running kind of late this morning, but we only got to go down to Carver. We're starting off with some salt loads out of Carver over to Schenectady. So we'll do a couple of them, and then we got to call. Oh my God, I'm stuck. Then we got to call the boss and find out what we're doing next. So that's good. Glad we're doing salt. Yesterday I was doing the old 3 and 3 up at Granville, and it's cold. I was worried about stuff freezing, but I put calcium down, we put plastic down, all sorts of stuff, and somehow or another we made it through the day without anything freezing. So that's good. I guess we don't need the logbook because we're only going down the road. And that's that. We got here at 7. Look at, I can't, pen's, the ink is frozen. Okay, so let's do that. Get rolling here, get down to Carver, get loaded up, and get the truck warmed up a little bit more, and then onto our salt loads. See you in a bit.
In her heart there's a home, there's a black mark on her soul. In her hands is my heart, and she won't let go till it's scarred. Try to breathe but I can't, cause the air she feeds me is damned. Got a touch like a thorn, cause the girl she's hiding horns. She got blood cold as ice and a heart made of stone, but she keeps me alive. She's the beast in my bones. She gets everything she wants when she gets me alone, like it's nothing. She got 2 little horns and they give me a little She got 2 little horns and they give me a little ice and a heart made of stone, but she keeps me alive. She's the beast in my bones. She gets everything she wants when she gets me alone, like it's nothing. She got 2 little horns and they give me a little bit. Like a devil pointed at me, and there's nowhere to run from the fire she breathes. She got horns like a devil pointed at me, and there's nowhere to run from the fire she breathes. She got horns like a devil pointed at me, and there's nowhere to run from the fire she breathes. Horns like a devil pointed at me. She got little horns and they give me a little
Alright, we're all loaded up here at Carver. Let's get this over to Schenectady and get it dumped off. Alright, so now that we're rolling and we're out of that mess, I can explain a little better what we gotta do. It's really not much more to it than I already told you, but we gotta bring salt from Carver to Schenectady to the highway garage here. It's about 40 minutes. It's not that far away. It's only a few miles, but door to door, when you go through the lights and get off the exits and wait in traffic and stuff, it's about 40 minutes from Carver to where we got to go with this in Schenectady. So it's pretty much right off of the exit. It's an easy one. It's nice when the place is big and wide. There's plenty of place to move around in there. No wires, no nothing. Big salt shed. So this is a good one. So this is we're on our first load of that. We got to do 3 of these, and then the boss wants us to call him. Me and Larry's doing it. So we got to give him a call. Now Larry was loaded last night, so he left. Of course, I'm running. You know, I've talked to you about how I hate winter, and I just hate winter bad. It's like a full-time job just trying to get out of bed in the morning when it's 9 degrees out. So, as usual for winter, I'm running a few minutes. I never really run late. Everything always seems to work out, but I always get up a little bit later than I wanted to and get started a little later than I wanted to. But this ought to work out. They open at 7 here at Carver anyway, and I got there like 10 after, so it's no big deal, but just not as early as I would like. Anyway, rambling away. So we got to bring this salt there. This is our first load. We got to do 2 more of these back and forth, and then we're gonna find out what we got to do from there. So I wanted to give you a little bit more detail to how far away it was and what. I'm gonna guess mileage, probably, I don't know, maybe 25 miles to there, 20, 25 miles, something like that. It ain't bad. So, well, here we go with the radio. I gotta go. Let's get to Schenectady. Well, we're all dumped. It's coming down slow today, guys. Let's go get the tailgate closed if we can. First thing, we'll get the air building up. Everything came out good. I don't know if you can even see that, but let's try to do this with one hand. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Alright. And then you lock this. One-handed like that. So proud of myself. Make sure your mud flaps and everything are down and there's nothing in your rims. And then you take your time getting back to the truck because it's cold and everything's slow. The hydraulic fluid's all thick. So we're done here. Well, for now, we got 2 more of these to do, but that's one round. Leave the paperwork in the mailbox that they got next to the door there. And you get out of here. So let's go back and do another one. So here's something I wanted to show you. Not that, you know, a lot of people deal with traffic because a lot of you guys drive truck, but it's just something, you know, you tell somebody, yeah, I'll be home at 5, and then when you're home at 7, they think you're lying to them. But I mean, it can happen just like that. So now you take a 40-minute trip over to Schenectady and it turns into an hour and 20 minutes just because of traffic, and it's nobody's fault. There's another way I could have went, but there's so many red lights and it's still rush hour traffic, so there's not really too many ways to avoid it. I could have went down 20 and then over to the Northway and down or whatever, but it wouldn't have been worth it. You got to go through about 30 red lights and stop and go. So you wouldn't, you would, it's 6 to 1, half a dozen to another. So might as well take the direct route and do 6 miles an hour. But anyways, here we are. We're on our way back to Carver. So this is like this traffic, because we're almost into Albany and we're heading east on 90 towards Albany, and we're only a couple miles out of Albany. So what happened is everybody's trying to get, and right here is 890 meets 90 out of Schenectady and Rotterdam. A lot of people live in Rotterdam, kind of a suburb area around Albany. So they're all trying to get on the thruway to get to Albany. And there was like a 3-car accident, fender bender, but it was like 3 cars, so they were off on the shoulder. So that slowed things down. Plus you got 890 coming into 90. Plus you lose this right lane over here. It merges into just 2 lanes at 890. So you get everybody trying to run up this lane because there's nobody in it. So they all think, well, I'll just jump in that lane and get in front of everybody. So when they do that, it slows everybody down in the middle lane, because now we got to wait for them to get over and everything. And it's 9 o'clock, so it's rush hour, and everybody's trying to get to work at 9 in Albany from out west. So it is what it is. This is what you deal with. That's all there is to it, really. So we're almost out of it here, though. Oh no, it looks like it's slow. No, we're coming up to where 890 merges. I don't know if you can see in there, but if you look right up in there, 890. So there's 2 lanes coming into 2 lanes. So you're trying to put 4 lanes of traffic into 2 lanes, and this is what happens. So here we are. We're still in this. Now the next trip shouldn't be so bad. Everybody will be at work and everything will be good. But later on in the afternoon, if I was doing this all day, anywhere between like 3 and 5, I don't do this route enough to know, but anywhere between 3 and 5 in rush hour, everybody's trying to get out of Albany. It'll be the same way, but in the westbound lanes. They'll all be backing up trying to get out of there and get on to 890 and get home. And it's just an everyday thing. You guys know how it works. It's all, cities do that. And this isn't even really, Albany's not even really a big city, but there's a tri-city. So you got Troy, Schenectady, and Albany. All 3 of them are all trying to get to places, and I'm trying to get to places. We're all trying to get to places. I got stuff to do, so let's do it.
Ain't no problems right here, my dear, because this soul's got the feel. So take those things you control and just let go, 'cause there's no telling what the next day will bring. And those things that go wrong were the right way all along.
Well, we made it back. We're getting loaded up now. We're getting loaded up now for the second one. It's not really too much. Not really too much to say other than that we're getting loaded up. So let's keep with it. We're doing good here. Got a little late start, later than we wanted, but it's like 9:40, and we're on to the second one. And so long as traffic doesn't bother you, we got through that mess, thank God. As long as traffic doesn't bother you, you can rip these out pretty quick. So we're gonna stick with it here and keep on moving. All right, we're out of here. I wanted to wait for a minute. Larry was right behind me waiting for me to dump, so I wanted to wait so that just to make sure. This is a pretty tall roof here, so it's really not much of an issue, but I wanted to wait, make sure that he dumped and didn't hit anything up top and everything. So Larry's been here a long time, so there's usually not an issue, but you know, it's kind of the proper thing to do when somebody's right behind you like that. I mean, if he was a half hour away or 20 minutes away, you don't wait, you gotta go. But so we got it. I got dumped off, he got dumped off, and we're I think he's done, I think, and I gotta head back for one more. So here we go. Well, made it for number 3. I just text the boss to find out what we're doing. Jesus, it's getting hot in here. Hot! Just text the boss to find out what we're doing next. So we'll see from here, but in the meanwhile, let's get this salt off of here. Get everything buttoned up and ready for whatever we gotta do. Alright, so an update on what we're doing. We just dumped the 3rd one in Schenectady. I got a hold of the boss. I gotta go back and do one more for 4 total out there today, and then head back to Carver and preload some salt for West Point Military Academy down by the city. So I'll definitely won't be able to bring the camera to that's for sure. I don't want to get shot, so that I won't be recording tomorrow. But that's the plan for today. So we're gonna do one more of these. And what time is it? So it's 12:15. So that'll give some time. I don't like to spray this thing when it's night. I don't like to spray with a pressure washer at night because it's so cold this week that it'll like freeze the doors shut and freeze up the brake, and so I just don't. I try to spray it off when I can. But anyways, what I'm getting at here with all this is that I'll be done in daylight when it's still kind of warm out, like 25, 26, whatever it is today. It's supposed to be. So that's good. I'll be able to fuel this up and spray the salt off from yesterday that I couldn't. And we're good. I mean, it won't be perfect, but I don't like to leave it sit overnight with that salt all on it if I can help it. So that's good. It's a good day. Short day, but that's nice every once in a while. It's okay. I don't complain. Some people want hours, and yeah, that's nice. You know, the money's nice, but it's nice sometimes to get an early day too. So that'll be good. We'll get it all cleaned up. I'll get home. I'll be able to edit this up and grab something. Maybe I'll have some Chinese tonight or something. Sounds good. Instead of going home and cooking stuff. We'll play Bachelor tonight. Grab something on the way home. Alright, so that's an update. I'll keep you posted. We're about halfway back to Carver, and we're going to stick with it here because we're doing good on time. I don't know, I get lucky. I woke up a little late this morning. Like I said earlier, it wasn't late like I was going to screw anything up, but like just later than I wanted to, and then somehow I end up, I don't know, just lucky, I guess. So we're doing good. We're back on schedule here. We're trucking along. All right, let's get backed in here. Get loaded up for the last one.
Problems right here, my dear, because the soul's got to feel. So take those things you control and just let go, 'cause there's no telling what the next day will bring. And those things that go wrong, the right way on. long for the field. So dry your tears.
Well, guys, that's it. We're all dumped off with the fourth one here to Schenectady. I just gotta go back to Carver and preload for tomorrow. So, as usual, thanks for watching. Subscriptions and all the likes and stuff. I always appreciate it. So, I'm cold. My feet are wet. I got salt all over me. And it's time to go home. See you guys later.
Oh, just believe. Just believe.
Now where's my chapstick? I can never... Ma, where's the chapstick? I never know where my chapstick is.
Oh.